Hello YouTube, and thank you for watching. It's been a couple of days before I got the chance to log back into my YouTube account, and I've noticed that I have hit 100 subscribers, and I want to thank you all from the bottom of my heart. That's just something that when I started this channel, my niece and nephew just wanted me to let me turn you around here. I'm recording you on my GoPro because it's easy to stick in my pocket. Might be a little shaky. I'm just a tad shaky this morning. When I started this channel with my niece and nephew's prodding, it was, you know, just to have fun, and it lets them know what their uncle's doing so they don't have to call every day. You know how kids are, they've got a life of their own. And so just try to share what little bit of knowledge I got with the rest of y'all and take you along for the ride. We had a little bit of snow last night, not much. That's the nice thing about living here in south central Kentucky. If you don't like the weather, hang around about an hour or two. It'll change, sometimes in an hour, sometimes in a day. I'm going to go put out some more silage, and speaking of silage and such, my thoughts on feeding silage to cattle. I don't do rants, but anyway, my thoughts on feeding silage to cattle. Yes, it's a good idea. Yes, it'll cut down on your hay consumption by about almost half, if not a little bit more. But here's the drawbacks. The drawback is if you're not really set up for it, which I'm not, I just have to buy it and pile it out there on the ground a little bit at a time. So you're kind of limited when you do it that way to when he's available to load you out, when you can get it, such as that. If you're set up to chop it, store it, then yeah, I'd say that's great. If you're fortunate enough to find someone who's got it for sale and you're able to get it when you need it, you don't want to get very much at a time, because when they load it up, they stir it up. What I mean by is they break it loose. You have to pack silage for it to actually work good. And what happens is it breaks loose, and it gets little air pockets and stirs up, and it'll mold on you. And molding's not real good. It's not that bad for cattle. They'll eat some of it. A little mold's not bad. A lot of mold's not good. Now, I'm not condoning feeding mold feed to cattle. I try not to. But they're going to get a little bit. But cattle can handle it better than practically any other animal. I mean, they'll eat practically anything. I've seen them eat tree leaves, so a little mold ain't going to hurt them if it's the right kind of mold. Now, certain molds will kill a cow, but that's a whole different subject. But if you're able, got a good spot to store it, able to feed it, then yes, 100%. I mean, yeah, it's great. If you're not set up for it, then it can be a little bit of a pain. But anyway, that's not what this is about. This is to thank y'all for subscribing to my channel. I never knew I'd get 100. I figured I'd get about 10 or 15 people watching me. But thank y'all, and I'll take you along for a ride. We're gonna go feed the cattle. All right, let's get started. got some yesterday. Well, I just got done feeding a little silage, and I got to take some hay out to Pam for her horses. I probably will film that and put it on in a day or two. But again, I want to thank everyone for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Thank you very much for subscribing. And thank you all for watching. And feel free to share any of my videos with anybody. And if there's something y'all would want to see, or something that you know might have a question about. Now, I'm an old man, so I ain't doing no shit like skydiving or bungee jumping or none of that other stuff. That's out. But as far as fencing, farming, or whatever, I do live in a farming community. There's a few people around here that do more than I do, and I'm pretty sure they wouldn't mind if I went and filmed them. So y'all just let me know what you want to see, and I'll see if I can't get it on. And again, I apologize for the shakiness. I'm a little shaky this morning. So thank you very much for subscribing, and we'll see y'all later. Bye.